2 years ago, I decided to build a dating game. Not a dating app, a dating game. So we gathered a team and started building. I'll definitely make a video about the industry, what I've learned there in numbers, and why we decided to drop this idea, at least for now. But today's video is not about that. During this process, I studied almost every published research about dating and compatibility. I've read every second book about relationships, and most importantly, I interviewed dozens and dozens of people during our A/B test. I decided to study loneliness and why it's suffocating our society like a horrible perfume in an elevator. And you know what? I'm sure that I found the main root of the problem. It's Google. I'll explain. The last 20 years made us unbelievably lazy. We're so used to receiving any possible answer with a click of a button that we've absolutely forgotten the most important thing about being a human being. The most important questions in our lives can only be answered in honest conversations with our own selves. We can't find these answers outside, never. Of course, it's important to know about critical red flags in people to not get into trouble when you're 16. But when you want to settle, when your goal is to date, to marry, or live with a person for a long time, knowing red and green flags is not enough. At some point in your life, you have to know exactly who you are and what you want in your life. Answering those questions may become your support in making smart and honest decisions in your personal life. And I'll start with the tough one. Do you want your child to be the exact copy of your partner? Or do you want your child to have a partner like yours in the future? Even if you don't have kids now on your second date, at some point this question may appear. And since you are a child of your parents, here's a little test. Imagine your mom telling you this phrase on the screen. You can replace father for mother if you want. What intonation did you hear in your head? If it sounded like an accusation, I'm so sorry. And if you heard it like a compliment, you already know the importance of having a good example in front of you as a kid. I haven't been living with my parents for 16 years and I still can catch myself using their phrases, their jokes, and even their reactions after 16 years. And your kids will sponge not only your looks, but your personalities. So look at your partner. Answer yourself, do you want to multiply this personality to the world? Or you don't want to do that? Question number 2, do you love your partner as a whole or just their good side or who they might become in the future? You know, first it's cartoons, then Hollywood, now Netflix, and they all keep telling us the same story. You can change a person. But in reality, hell no. So if your partner is 10 out of 10 in terms of looks and 3 out of 10 in terms of personality, and you cherish this hope that they will eventually be 4 out of 10 in 3 years, trust me, all the compromises you're making not just will chase you, they will eventually catch you. Question number 3, are you dating this person only because you're afraid of loneliness and having to start over? I can agree the dating scene, especially nowadays, is harsh. And being at this spotlight again can be extremely frustrating. So some people decide that it's better to be with someone else than just to be alone. And if you ask yourself this and you think like, That's exactly how I feel. You decide to just stay with this particular person because they're better than being alone. If you decide that this is okay for you and you can live like that, you should definitely think about your partner thinking the same about you. Do you want to be someone's plan B? Does it feel fair? If you're okay with not being truly loved but just tolerated, why is that? I don't know the answer. You're the one having it. Question number 4. If someone told you that you're exactly like your partner, would that be a compliment to you? This one is pretty simple. Just imagine your best friend telling you, like, you guys, you're one of a kind. Like, your first reaction says it all. Question number 5. Do you need to be someone other than yourself in your current relationships? It's okay. We all play roles sometimes. We pretend that we're better than we actually are. And that's why HR meetings were invented. But in the family, you can't do that. You pretend to be someone else in your family. That means that all the love and respect will be given not to you, but to the version you've created. This chameleon will receive all the bonuses, and you, the real you, will not be seen or appreciated. You will be forever lonely. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how specific your personality is. Probably you think that you're too complex to find yourself a partner. That doesn't matter because we have 8 billion people around us. There is definitely, even mathematically, one person for you, not just a compromise, but an honest decision. That's pretty much it. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, please give it your like. I'm genuinely glad to see you here, and I just want you to remember one thing. You can always come back to Eva Lunin.